Chapter 8. Kicked out. The next day at school, all my friends were ignoring me during class whenever I tried to make eye contact with them. At recess, I saw all of them huddled up together near the playground, so I took a deep breath and walked over to them. They all stopped talking as soon as they saw me coming. "Hi," I said when I got to them. "Hi," they all said really soft. I'm sorry about yesterday," I said. "That's okay," said Sujita. Then we all stood there quietly, and I dug my smiley face shoe into the grass. I didn't feel nearly as smiley as my shoes. "So, do you want to try out some more recipes?" I asked. "Aven," Kayla said in her take charge voice. "We're going with raisin clafouti." She looked at the other girls. "And we've decided we don't want you to enter the contest with us anymore." But why?" I said, starting to cry again, even though I really didn't want to. "Because you're too difficult," said Emily. "That's why. It's your way or nothing." I looked at Sujita. "Do you think it's my way or nothing?" I asked her. Sujita looked down at her pink sandals. She didn't say anything, but she didn't need to. I knew she agreed with them, but she was too nice to say so. I wiped my cheeks on my shoulder. "Fine," I said. "I don't need you anyways. I'm going to enter myself and kick all of your butts." Kayla crossed her arms. "Fine." I stomped away and sat on the far side of the art building where no one could see me cry. I didn't need those girls. I could do this all on my own, by myself, with no one's help, just how I liked it. Right then, a soccer ball flew by, and Robert came running around the building. "Give me back my soccer ball, Aven Mean Green," he yelled at me. It was seriously like 100 miles from where I was sitting. "I didn't take your stupid soccer ball," I said. "It rolled over here all by itself." But Robert's words got me thinking. Was I the one being mean? Were my friends right? Was it really my way or nothing? Robert picked up the soccer ball and stared down at me. "What's the matter with you?" he asked. I shrugged. "Nothing. Mind your own business." Then he sat down next to me. "Did you hurt yourself?" he asked. "Skin a knee or something?" I pulled my knees up to my chest. "Do my knees look skinned to you?" I said. "Do you have a bellyache?" he asked. I shook my head and wondered why he was being so nice to me. "I guess I have a little one," I said. I did feel sick about my fight with my friends. "Do you want to play soccer with us?" Robert asked. I sniffled and nodded. "Okay," I said. Then Robert jumped up. "Psych," he said. "Girls aren't allowed to play because they smell like toads." Then he ran off. That guy. I started crying even more, and then this other boy from the other class ran by. I buried my head in my unskinned knees so he wouldn't see me. He stopped anyways and stood over me. "Are you okay?" Ren asked. I shook my head. "Just leave me alone," I grumbled. Instead, he sat down by me. Then he patted my back. "Do you need comforting?" His words made me giggle a little. Then I shook my head. "No, I don't need comforting." He sighed and dropped his head. "That's what my mom always says when I'm upset. The comforting usually helps." I lifted my head. "Okay then, I'll take some comforting." Ren patted my back again and said, There, don't worry. It'll be okay." We smiled at each other. "I do feel better," I said. "You're like a comforting expert." Ren positively glowed. "My mom's really good at it. So, what's wrong anyways?" I told him the whole ugly story, raisiny details and all. "I don't like raisins either," Ren said. It was so nice to finally talk to someone who understands. "Do you like to bake?" I asked him. Ren shook his head. "We don't have an oven at my house, but I do like to make desserts. No, none of my friends would ever want to enter a contest with me or anything like that, though. They just like sports and video games and stuff like that. What's your favorite dessert? I asked him. My mom makes a delicious steamed cakes, he said. That's probably my favorite. Steamed cakes? I said, scrunching up my nose and making a funny face. Ren's smile fell. They're really good, he said. Well, what's in them? I asked. She fills them with this sweet bean paste and... Whoa, I interrupted Ren. She puts beans in cakes and steams them? I scrunched up my nose again and stuck out my tongue and gave him a yuck face. Ren mumbled, I hope you feel better soon, and then walked away all sad. I suddenly felt bad about making those faces. I really was Ava Mean Green. Thanks for reading with me tonight. I hope you join me again tomorrow as we continue reading our book, Aven Green Baking Machine. Have a great night, and don't forget to be safe, respectful, and responsible, and go Hawks!